Yo guys, it's Captain Thorpe here, and well, it's an interesting title, isn't it? Are Liverpool out of the Champions League race? Well, thanks to the injury of Sadio Mane in the derby. And it was a good Merseyside derby. Me and Everton were foul, but Liverpool came through 3-1. Brilliant goal by Coutinho, and pretty good goals from Origi and Mane too. But of course, they want to cripple Mane, don't they? Our best player this season. And well, he's our top scorer, he's our best player, and as the stats show, we have not won a game he hasn't started. That's the problems that we'll be in without Mane. If we go back to the last time we didn't have Mane in the squad, that was in January in the African Cup of Nations. This was the worst spell of Liverpool's season. They went from 25-26 games unbeaten at Anfield, and then losing loads during that month in and around then. They were kicked out of the FA Cup and the EFL Cup in the same week. So we lost to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Absolutely terrible. I mean, then it went on to Southampton. Yes, we put up more of a fight, but Southampton outclassed us. And that should not be happening. We take players from there. They're like our B team. That should not be happening. We lose 1-0. Shane Long scores at the end, and we're kicked out of another competition. And that's because we don't have Mane in the team. It literally is the spark for other players. Also, the Premier League, just bottling it in there. Hull City, Swansea City, Leicester City. I mean, these teams are in the relegation zone when we're playing them. We should not be, we should not be losing to them with a team as high quality as Liverpool. I mean, against the rest of the top six, the points that we've got against these little teams is tiny. The rest of them, they've won nearly all the games against them, and we're just sat there on barely any points. And to be fair to Liverpool, I mean, we not just bottled it in January without Mane. I mean, there's Burnley, Bournemouth, of course. I mean, throughout the season, we're just taking points from the rich clubs and giving them to the poor. The good side is that we've not lost to a top six side though throughout the season. We played them all twice, and even Chelsea, we've beaten them. We've not lost to any of them, which is promising. But still, we've got to pull our act together against the small teams. Otherwise, we won't make top four because we don't have any big teams to beat now. That's it. So without Mane, I mean, it might be a tricky job. Mane's like the spark. He makes the Liverpool players perform with him. I mean, when he's there, they perform better. And when he's not there, they just don't have the imagination. Of course, there's individual brilliance from him himself. But, without him, the rest of the players don't perform as well either. However, when he went off against Everton, we brought Origi, and he did do Mane's job pretty well. He scored a great goal, and maybe that's, the chance we've got of getting the top four. If we've got a good replacement in Origi, of course we've got Daniel Sturridge now back from injury as well. We've got some good replacements if we need them. And of course, we've still got the Brazilian duo, the Samba boys, Coutinho and Firmino. They're capable of magic on the day. We even saw with Coutinho's goal, didn't we? Firmino the other week. Yeah, both of them very good players, and they could also drag us into the top four. It's not over yet, by any means. And I mean, based on the current form, I've drawn up my top six predictions. Chelsea, of course, I think will win the league. 7 points clear. Now I know they did blow it against Crystal Palace. Spurs are catching up a little bit. It's doable for Spurs, but I doubt it's going to happen. Conte's got a really good Chelsea team there. Fair play to him. But you're looking down the table. I think Spurs will get second. Then Man City and Liverpool. Liverpool could actually go ahead of Man City. I mean, I'm going to predict City third. I'm going to just about squeeze us in there fourth. I think we'll finish ahead of United because they're ultimate bottlers, aren't they? And talking of bottlers, is Arsenal there as well. So outside the top four, hopefully it'll be them two, providing we stay up. But that's based on the current form. That's with Mane in the team. But if we don't get top four, it's no silverware. Kicked out semi-final the EFL Cup, kicked out the FA Cup, and the four teams that remain, Chelsea, Spurs, Man City, and Arsenal, and we've been kicked out. We should be up there, but we're not. And we didn't win anything last season. We made 2 cup finals. We got the Europa League against Sevilla. I mean, it's conceding straight after half time really blew that one for us. And of course, losing to penalties in the EFL Cup against Man City, as it was known then, which was really disappointing, to be honest. We haven't won for any silverware for a few years now, but for Klopp, this might put him under pressure, because if he doesn't get any silverware and not top 4, that's below standards for Liverpool. So I think he will step it up in these last few games to just make sure of it. Last year we finished 8th, but that's because he was concentrating a lot on the Europa League, so he's putting out weak squads. But this season he's got to put out the strongest squad he can. You know, the Brazilian duo, the Origi or the Sturridge, even though we don't have Mane. And so the top 4 race is still on, and who knows, Mane might be back for the last couple of games, which could, you know, tip the balance in our favour. But it is still on, and I think we'll just about squeeze in there. I think we're better than Arsenal at the moment. They just don't seem interested. Wenger in, Wenger out. I mean, who knows what's going on with him? I mean, Man United, they'll just bowl it. We just know that. But I think the top 4 should be set pretty much now. We might even go ahead of City. So there we go. So that's what I think. I think Liverpool will make top 4, even without Mane. But what do you think? If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and stay subscribed, or subscribe if you're new around here. And leave a comment. Do you think we'll make the top 4? Is Mane's injury even that bad? Who knows? So I will catch you guys later. Adios.